May I see Mark Meisels?
I think main jail.
Fortunately, Mr. H. mispronounced this earlier.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. Mr. Meisels, Mark Meisels, so you've been charged with domestic violence battery, and I believe we have your mother in the courtroom with us now. Ma'am, will you raise your right hand? That's your left. Okay. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Okay, put your hand down. Tell me your... Thank you for coming to court today. You're the mother of Mark, am I correct? Okay, ma'am. Did you have to come forward today to court? Well, let me ask you this. Did somebody drive you to court, or did you come?
No, I came myself.
Okay, got it. Now, I find probable cause. State of their priors on this gentleman?
No, Judge.
No, he's got no criminal record. Ma'am, I've got a police report right here. You're Naomi, am I correct? It says here January 11th, early evening in Hollywood. It says that the Hollywood police made contact with Naomi Meisels, stated they arrived home from a birthday party when her son became irate during an argument. She stated that it got into a physical altercation where her son, this defendant, spit in her face. It says that his father, which would be Yehuda, your husband, correct?
Yes.
He saw what had occurred, and he went to assist his wife, Naomi, when the father was punched in the face with a closed fist 3 times by the son. However, the father had no bruising or marks on his face. He refused medical attention, and an affidavit was completed. So that's what we have. And ma'am, let me ask you something. Is this the first time there's ever been any physical type of altercation within your family?
Yes, it is. Yes,
Okay.
it's just that he's not working, and it's.
Are there any drugs or alcohol involved? No? Does your son ever carry any guns or weapons with him? Does he possess anything like that?
No.
Okay. Has he ever threatened you or threatened to harm any member of your family?
No.
No?
No, he just very. I guess he's he's upset, and he just talks, and not threatening to do anything.
No?
No.
Okay. Well, how's your husband doing now?
My husband is okay. It's just that I take care of a 96-year-old man because he has nobody, and I came here by myself, so my husband couldn't. We only have one car.
Is your husband about your age, ma'am?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
65.
Okay, so tell me, your son's not employed at this time?
No, he's not.
How long has it been since he was
It's
employed?
a couple of months.
What type of work does he normally do?
He works with IBM, the computers.
So he's a smart young man. What do you say, young man? 32 or younger than me and Miller. When he works, did he maintain his job?
Yes, he did.
How long was he with his last
It's okay, I'm
company?
here. I don't care.
He was working like on his own. I mean, he
I
used to get
understand.
customers, so he
understand.
wasn't working for.
Why do you think this jumped into the physical arena from just an argument?
Because he's very upset. We just moved in. We lived in Plantation. We just moved into a new house, and I'm not working, and my husband's not working, and we just did everything.
I understand. I understand. Do you believe that if I release him from custody today, that he represents a danger to you or your husband or anyone in your family?
He doesn't.
Do you think he'd harm anyone?
He doesn't.
Right?
I tell you, Judge, my parents were Holocaust survivors, so he knows, the pressure that.
Right.
He knows the violence. He knows the violence because he grew up he grew up with knowing this. It was, in our heads, like
Right.
not to be violent, not to hate anybody. So I don't know. I guess he just jumped because he wanted to help us, and to help us maintain whatever we can. My husband works at a swap shop in Sunrise, so it's, sometimes sometimes there's money, sometimes there isn't.
Okay, I understand.
I take care, like I said, of the elderly men. I don't
But
take anything for
your
them.
son lives in the home with you and your
Yes, he
husband, right?
does.
Okay.
Yes, he does.
Steve, do you have an opinion on
Yes, Your Honor, he does pose a risk. With respect to Ms. Mizell's, he does pose a risk. He's 32 years old. He punched his 65-year-old father in the face 3 times. He spit in his mother's face. If he did it yesterday, he can do it again.
Okay. Mr. Miller, is there anything you'd like to say or add into this?
Well, I guess I just would have to say that, one day does not define a life.
You know what,
Defining
Mr.
his
Miller?
life.
Truer words have never been spoken, But we won't.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Go ahead.
I think it's clear that the mom at least wants the family reunited, and I would just ask the court to consider pretrial release and allowing him to be reunited with his family.
Okay. Well, on one hand, I do agree with the state that this is more than just a minor kerfuffle. But then on the other hand, I'm going to agree with Mr. Miller that we can address this without probably a monetary bond today. So what I am going to do, though, is does he have any family here in town, ma'am, besides you and your husband?
He has his sisters.
How old are the sisters?
They're both married.
Okay, can he stay with them for the time being till this matter gets resolved?
Can I ask you another question?
Okay.
Because I wanted to put him with this elderly man that he has nobody, and they weren't going to let him go out of the hospital.
That's fine.
Could I put him in with
Sure,
him?
Sure. Do you have to go over there and take care of the elderly man?
I don't go.
That man has a say in it. I mean, I do have a concern with, if he doesn't have a say, just
Okay.
putting a man
Okay,
that
no.
would just got arrested
Okay,
for punching
okay.
someone.
Okay.
Here you go, sir. Now here's your new roommate.
The state does bring up very pointed observations
Okay.
on occasion. I got to give Mr. Linder credit. That wasn't bad. All right.
Say something, Judge.
Yes.
I'm really not afraid. I'm really
No,
not
I know.
afraid.
But you know
I'm
what,
not-
though? I'm going to say this. Sometimes people standing where you're standing right now, they get caught up in the emotions of the moment. I sometimes think that we need to let things cool down a little bit. And I think he needs a cooling off period. I think probably everybody does. I'm going to release him on his own recognizance, but I'm going to say for the time being, he's got to stay 500 feet away from you and your husband. 500 feet. I'll allow telephone contact. You can call him on the telephone and he can call you, but for the time being, stay 500 feet from your parents, where they live, work, go to school, and you can, you're not allowed to possess any guns or weapons while you're out on release. He's going to see another judge, Judge Kathleen McHugh, in about a month from now. And at that time, you can go back in front of Judge McHugh and say, Judge, can we patch things up and let everyone come back together? And let her make the decision. But for the time being, let the matter just cool off, all right?
How long could he not come home?
Until another judge tells him differently.
Until the one that you said.
Yeah,
that,
so talk to her. She's very
Okay.
nice. She's very reasonable. And, he'll be in front of her probably mid-July, all right? Mid-February.
Oh.
Sorry. Well, that was just
No, it's okay.
that was a judicial slip, ma'am.
That's okay.
All right? All right, so look, thank you very much, and thank you for coming to court, and thank you for your kind words before we started court. That made my day. You don't need to repeat them here, ma'am, but if you feel compelled to. No, I'm just joking. Mr. Miller, she was saying I look younger
Yes,
in
Your Honor.
public, so I just,
Oh, in person, yeah.
in person. I mean, yeah, so I didn't know if she wanted to go
I
ahead and
have
say
more
that on the
hair in
record.
person. I have more hair in person.
All right. Ma'am, thank you for coming to court today, all right?
Thank
Good one,
thank
Dale.
you.
Have a nice day and stay
Thank
dry
you.
out there, all
So
right?
what?
You don't do anything. He's going to get out of jail and he can call you up on the telephone, but he's got to stay 500 feet from you.
Okay.
So you could probably just go on home, all right?
Okay. But he's gonna call me. Do you know when he'll get out, or you don't?
This, evening-ish, 8, 9 o'clock tonight.
Okay. But he could call.
He can call you.
Okay.
Okay? But he can't be near you.
Okay.
All right, so you can't go pick him up, all right? Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Thank
Okay,
so
you ready to go?
Yes.
Could I still get the autograph?
Oh, God.
Okay, ma'am, come on up. I mean, if you're requesting and, no, you don't.
Okay, no, that's-
Maybe I'll send you one, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Hold
you
on.
guys have a blessed
Yeah. We're on. May I see Corey Daly?
Present at the main, Your Honor.
Hi, Mr. Daly. You've been charged with a misdemeanor municipal ordinance violation. We have the City of Fort Lauderdale prosecutor in. How are you, ma'am?
Good, Judge. Thank you, Dina Kazin for the City of Fort Lauderdale.
And we also have Mr. Shade in the courtroom. Now, ma'am, sir, you've been charged with a, let me see. It said defendant was picked up panhandling, harassing customers, 700 West Broward Boulevard, and it revealed that he had a trespass warrant pending. So I'm trying to think, 700 would be.
It's actually possession of paraphernalia warrant.
Oh, is it?
Mhm.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, what 700 is that the Walgreens on the corner there? Or the Burger King maybe?
Mhm.
It's a Burger King?
Yep.
Okay, so what, State, could you just tell us,
I
or
have
you
his
know?
priors.
Go ahead.
Judge, he has, since 2011, this will be his 12th prior. Tons of drug paraphernalia. We start with drug paraphernalia, possession of cocaine, drug paraphernalia with intent, trespass, cocaine possession, drug paraphernalia, alcohol, drug paraphernalia, panhandling, cocaine, drug paraphernalia, and it goes on.
Yeah. Sir, I see a Miami Gardens address. Do you live down in Miami Gardens?
Yeah,
Do you stay there every night?
sir, Chief. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, do you work up here in Fort Lauderdale? What are you up in Fort Lauderdale for if you live down in Miami Gardens?
I'll send a friend of mine. I'm good.
Okay. All right. You know where you
I'm
are?
good.
Do you know where you are right now?
Yeah, I'm locked, yes.
Where are you right now?
You see, huh?
Where are you right now? Do you know? Do you know who the President of the United States is?
God.
Okay. I'm going to send this over to Judge Lerner Wren. I'm going to appoint Mr. Shate. I'm going to appoint Mr. Shate to represent this gentleman, Mr. Corey Daly, all right?
Because if he needs priors,
Okay.
I just use this for checking priors.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to send you to another judge who handles these types of cases, all right, sir? Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Corey.
Okay, may I see, hold on, I got one more here. Stephen Morris? Stephen Morris.
Main jail. Ah, here we go. The Lord have mercy. I will.
Hi, Mr. Morris.
Hello, sir.
So you're here for a city ordinance case, and that's holding a sign, walking around and in through traffic, panhandling. It says I wrote down
Check page 6.
you were arrested in August of this year on 3 municipal ordinance violations, 20 arrests in Broward County in 5 years. And I appointed Mr. Shate to represent you. I gave you an offer of 15 days. Why did we reset this for today?
I've already spent 80 days.
Excuse me?
I've already spent 80 days.
You've been in jail.
And 80 days, I just got out. I came here to
Okay,
get
tell
my...
me.
Because when you asked
I
him if
came
he
here to
wanted
get
the
my
attorney to go and
backpack.
see him
Right.
or talk to him over the phone, he said yes.
Okay.
He didn't want to accept the offer until he spoke to the attorney, but Mr. Shea was not here. That's why we reset it for today.
Okay.
That's what client was covering.
Mr. Shade, have you had the opportunity to speak with your client yet?
I was supposed to see him Monday.
Okay. Why don't you do this?
Sometimes like
Why don't we have this gentleman go over to the telephone, and can you give him a call, Mr. Shade? Okay, sir, step to the side. Mr. Shade's going to give you a call, all right? And what I'm going to do is while he does that, I'm going to call a couple of misdemeanors, and then we'll come back.
And Judge, are you okay with the city since the offer's already on record?
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Okay. So,
He's a lawyer for the MO.
okay, just give us,
Hold on a minute.
Larasha Butler. Miss Butler? Oh, ma'am. Ma'am, you're here for resisting arrest. Your bond on that warrant is $2,500, or you could plead no contest today and get the case over with and be wrapped up, and that's the end of it. What would you like? What would you like to do?
I want to plead no
All right.
contest.
If you plead no contest, case is over with, no trial, no day in court. You're not going to have an opportunity to have the case go past today. It's over with today. That's the end of it. You're done. Is that what you want to do?
And I'll be out of the jailhouse?
Should be. Yes, ma'am.
All right.
How do you
That's what I
plead?
want.
How do you plead,
No
ma'am?
contest.
Okay, I'll accept that.
contest.
I'll withhold adjudication. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Oscar? Page 2.
Yeah, I was waiting till
Sure.
Shane came back to the court.
Those are 40. That's a 48 case.
Brian?
Yeah. So I was waiting till. Oh, yeah, those are MO cases. Right. Well, I want Shane to be here for this. Okay. Oscar Mazariega. Do we have a driver?
He bonded, Your Honor.
No. Got it. Yeah. Okay.
Daniel?
Yeah. Could you bring
He told me to come back to the
Mr.
podium.
Stephen Morris up here?
Oh,
Yes,
back.
sir.
Hey, Mr. Morris.
Yes, sir.
Sir, if you'd like, okay, did you have a discussion with your client?
Judge, I did. He'd like to accept the offer of time served.
Okay. Mr. Stephen Morris, you want to plead no contest? And the case will be
Yes,
over with
sir.
today? You would do that?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir, you understand we're not going to have a trial. We're not going to appoint we have appointed an attorney. We're not going to have your day in court. There's not going to be a trial. It's over with right now. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Did you have enough time to speak with your attorney about this?
He told me to take time to serve.
Well, but did you have an opportunity? You had plenty of time to talk to him. Do you need to talk to him any more about it? Or are you okay with it?
No. He told me that
Okay.
would be my best deal to take time to
Okay.
serve.
How do you plead, sir?
No contest.
Okay. I'm going to accept that. I just want to remind you, Mr. Morris, you seem like a nice man to me. Don't hang out in traffic with the sign. Just, just go do something else, but don't do that because it's just gonna get you right back here again, all right? So just put the panhandling in traffic behind you, all right? Would you like me to try to direct you to a homeless shelter? Do you want me to do what I can to try to get you in a shelter? Would you like to do that, or how do you feel about that?
I've been in the hack and I really don't like it, sir.
Okay, I understand. All right, you plead no contest, am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll withhold adjudication. Good luck, all right, Mr. Morris? Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, now let's go to Stephen Flynn. Okay. Do we have Stephen Flynn up there?
Is he not at North Broward?
We're working on it. North Broward, do you have Flynn up there?
Page 9 from the morning.
We have him, Your Honor. He's coming.
Thank you. This is a Hollywood case.
Flynn, where are you? Oh, okay. I forgot you got the crutches. Yeah, my bad. Don't trip over the thing there.
Hey,
Okay, Mr. Flynn, hey, good afternoon, sir. You got
good afternoon.
2 open containers from 2012, and
Yes.
you know, let me just look here. He was soliciting in traffic in Hollywood, Pines Boulevard, 9:15
Yes.
in the morning.
Yeah. I was talking to a buddy of mine.
Excuse me?
I was talking to a friend of mine. And the car pulled me over and said I had 2 warrants. I thought I took care of it.
Right, I understand. Okay, how do you feel about this, Mr. Lanius?
Your Honor, Mr. Flynn has a huge list of priors. These are 2012 cases. He's got 2 adjudications for open container from that year. As they're so old, adjudication time served.
Okay, Mr. Flynn, would you like to just plead no contest on both these counts and they're both over with today?
Yes.
All right.
No
now,
contest.
If you plead no contest, case is over with. You leave jail today. Do you understand?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Now, do you need me to appoint an attorney for you to help go over this with you or explain this to you, or can you go without an attorney?
No, I can go without an attorney.
All right. Do you feel that you're being pressured in any manner to go without an attorney?
No.
I'm not going to
No, I
trick
don't.
you if you don't have if you don't want an attorney. The deal stays the same. So,
Right.
okay. So, okay. How do you plead to this charge, sir?
No contest.
Okay, I'm going to withhold adjudication. Like I told the man before you, you know, it's really not good that you panhandle in traffic because I don't want to see you get hit by a car, and the
Right.
police are cracking down on that. So, it's better that you
Yes.
just find something else to do. All right.
Yeah, okay, I will.
Now, do you
Yes.
have a place to go when you get out of jail?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you
Yes.
don't need any homeless assistance then, do you?
No.
Okay.
No,
All right.
I don't.
I'm going to withhold adjudication. Good luck, all right? Take care, Mr. Flynn.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Now, may I see Carrollton Petrillo?
North Broward, page 10.
Mr. Petrillo? Sir,
Yes, John.
you're here for a municipal ordinance out of Hollywood, open container of alcohol. It says that you were causing a disturbance at the foundations of Broward, and somebody there called and said you were causing a problem there. When the police got there, they said you had a warrant for your arrest.
Yes, sir.
Are you the man who was the car salesman? You had your own car dealership?
No, sir.
No, okay, sorry.
I was in
Okay,
the Navy most of my life.
get out of here. Really?
Yes, sir.
What'd you do in the Navy?
Fireman, aircraft carrier.
I was in the Navy. I was in the aviation arena. What carrier were you on?
Eisenhower.
Get out. That's great. Now, how long were you in the Navy?
12 years.
Really? Now, what
I
rank or
lost
rate
my hearing.
did you?
I got medical discharge because I didn't wear the, I just wore the Mickey Mouse ears, but not the foam ones.
Oh, do you go to the VA?
No, I go to, I have private insurance.
Oh, okay.
Medicare.
What'd you get out as a chief? First class?
No, E6.
Okay. That's not a chief?
No,
No, that's a first
Chief
class.
E7. First class.
Yeah, okay. All right, Mr. Petrillo, how do you feel about this?
I wouldn't object, Your Honor, if Mr. Petrillo wanted this transfer to Veterans Court. Otherwise, I feel, I've looked at his background, it's not terrible, it's definitely has some things in it, adjudication, credit time served.
Mr. Petrillo, I'll give you a choice. If you want to plead no contest today, you can get the case over with today and you could leave jail today. Or I could transfer the case over to Veterans Court. You'll see Judge Merrigan, who's he's a military, actually he's a reserve officer in the Army. And he could help you out with homeless assistance. He can help you get back on your feet, but you wouldn't get out of jail today. So, do you want to plead no
I'd rather
contest?
just plead no contest.
You want to get out of jail today?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, just think about it. Judge Merrigan can help you get on your feet, name you in the right direction, and he's tied in with the VA, tied in with all kinds of assistance programs. So, it's up to you, but you still want to plead out today?
Yes, sir.
All right. If you plead no contest, your case is over with today. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Do you need me to appoint an attorney to help you make this decision, or can you go without an attorney?
I can go without an attorney.
Do you feel that you're being pressured in any manner to move forward without an attorney, or you feel confident you can handle this without an attorney?
No, I don't feel pressured one bit.
Okay.
I feel confident to handle this.
Okay. How do you plead, sir?
No contest, sir.
All right. Sir, I'm going to accept that. And you understand we're not having a trial. You're not going to have your day in court. It's over with right now, right?
Right, sir.
Okay, I'm going to withhold adjudication. Now, do you have anywhere to go when you get out of jail, sir?
I'm going to try to go back to foundations, but I don't know how that's going to work.
All right, ask for a bus ticket when you get out of jail. When you're leaving jail, tell them Judge Hurley told you needed a bus ticket, all right, so you can get there, okay?
Yeah. Thank you very much.
When you go back there, remain calm, all right?
Yes, sir.
Just follow the rules there and you'll be okay, all right?
Thank you.
All right,
you.
sir.
Take care, Mr.
Thank you.
Petrillo. Thanks for serving.
You too, sir.
Okay, now, Ernesto Perez Gamboya.
Spanish language, Your Honor.
Got it. Okay, Daniel Angulo. Siéntese, por favor. Siéntese, por favor. Daniel Angulo. Boy, I wouldn't mind having a driving record around now. Do you have Mr. Angulo? Did he bond?
Page 3, yes.
Did bond, Your Honor.
Got it. How about Java Jackson?
Java Jackson, page 4. Oh, he's present, Your Honor. Hello.
Hey, sir. Resisting arrest
I think he
without
declined. Did you
violence.
decline our services? Did you want the PD to help you? No, I never said anything about it. I think he did.
Mr. Java Jackson, if you want to plead no contest, the case will be over with today. You leave jail today. If that's what you want to do.
Yes, sir.
All right, you understand we're not going to have a trial. We're not going to appoint an attorney. It's over with right now?
His name's not Java.
Yes, sir.
How do you plead?
No contact.
I'll withhold adjudication. Good luck, Mr. Jackson. How about,
Thank you, Your Honor.
Sure. Vaughn Frazier?
Mr. Frazier's present at the main, Your Honor. He's also on our second look docket. And he is looking to resolve both of these cases if Your Honor is so inclined.
Okay.
Good afternoon, Judge.
All right, sir. You got two theft cases. Looks like you have two 2015 case you're on for theft, and you have a warrant for 2014 theft.
And he's posted his bond on the case on the second docket.
Okay, so he's bonded on that. So your today your bond's gonna be $500 on the prior. He bonded on both. So your bond's been posted on both. Thank you.
On
Yes.
both?
Yes.
Thank you, Judge.
Sure. Brandon Hamrick, Wayne LaHoda, Ian Harris.
North Broward for Hamrick.
Who? I don't know who that is.
Mr. Hamrick, petty theft. Court finds probable cause. Do we have any?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Hamrick, theft. Let me look here.
I got it. Is it med recent?
Okay. I know he's got a bunch of MOs here in the month of November, prior petty theft. Mr. Hamrick, so would you like to
Yes, sir.
resolve your case today?
Yes, sir, I would.
How do you plead to this charge, sir?
I plead no contest, sir.
Let me ask you, Mr. Hamrick, how long have you been down here in South Florida?
I've been in South Florida a couple weeks now.
Now, where'd you come from?
I was coming from Orlando.
Oh, you walked down here, didn't you?
Yes, sir. I plan on calling my mom back in Tennessee and going back and getting in some kind of alcohol program because I realize I have a problem with alcohol.
Well, let me ask you this. How are you going to call your mom? Whose phone are you going to use?
I'm going to call her collect on a payphone or something like that.
Okay, does she know you're in jail right now?
No, sir, she doesn't. I didn't want to worry her because my brother just died, and
I understand.
you know.
Do you want me to, you want me to call your mom for you, or you want me to let that go? It's up to you.
I'd just like to resolve this
Okay.
today and maybe hopefully get,
Right. Well, you know what? It's probably best you call your mom and probably get out of here because I'm concerned just being on the street in Fort Lauderdale probably isn't a safe thing for you, all right?
Yes, sir. I can go to a homeless shelter. I got a printout of places that I can go.
Right. No, I'm just, concerned. A lot of young people come down here. They don't have anywhere to go, and I don't know. I'm just concerned. If you have family, maybe your mom can help you get back on your feet, whether it's down here or up there. I mean, I'm not saying you have to leave, but I'm just saying.
Do you know how?
Get in
Do you know
touch
how
with your
long
mom.
Do you know how long I'm gonna have to sit in jail if I don't call her and I can't
No.
get bonded out?
I'm gonna let you out. We're gonna work it out right now if you want to do that. You'll get out of
Yes,
jail.
sir.
I'm just merely telling you that, a lot of young people come down here and they get down in Fort Lauderdale. They got no money. They end up on the street. And I'm just saying, when you get out of jail, talk to your mom. Maybe your mom can get your feet here, get
Yes,
on
sir.
your feet here, or get you back to where you're from. And maybe, that's better for you up there. But get in touch
Yes, sir.
with your mom because being on the street is not a good thing in Fort Lauderdale or Broward County. Really isn't.
Yes, sir.
You maybe get in
Yes,
a homeless
sir.
shelter, but just don't. If you can stay off the street, that's better for you. It's safer, everything else, all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you want to work this out? You want to plead no contest to the theft case?
Yes. Yes, sir.
How do you plead?
I plead no contest.
You understand we're not going to have a trial. We're not going to appoint an attorney. It's just going to be over with today.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll accept that, sir. Good luck to you. Get in touch with your mom, all right?
Yes, sir. So I'll be getting out today sometime.
Yeah, you're going to get out of jail, all right?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Do you have anywhere to go when you get out?
Yeah, I'm gonna go straight to the payphone and call her and get a
Okay.
ticket.
Well, also, maybe you should get you a hotel for the night or two till you get straightened out, all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good luck. Hey,
Thank you.
yeah, when you leave jail, if you ask them, they may be able to get you a bus ticket if you need to get around town, all right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir, thank you. Good luck. Wayne LaHoda. Sir, violating probation on a felony case. You're going to have to go see your judge, Judge Usan, on the 14th. Thank you. $1,000 bond. How about Ian Harris? I can't hear you, Mr. Miller.
Mr. Loda believes that he paid the restitution in this case sometime last year.
Okay.
And if that's the case, I was wondering if the court would consider resolving.
I have your receipt.
Yeah,
It would be in it'd be in the clerk's computer.
There's also,
well,
he didn't
fail to
submit
submit written reports.
Well, yeah.
You know, well, let me just say the bottom line is that I can't overrule Judge Usan's order. He signed an order. The Mata case is clear. It's between you and Judge Usan, and I'm sure if you've got the receipts, Judge Usan's a very reasonable man. I was a prosecutor with him about 50 years ago, and he's an Air Force man, by the way. He's very reasonable, and if you got all the proof, I'm sure that it'll all go away. All right?
I do.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
So, shall I go to court now, or?
You'll see him on
You'll see
Wednesday.
him in a couple of days. Thanks.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Hold on.
Ian Harris.
Okay, you know what? Let's do the Spanish speaker real quick. Ernesto Perez Gamboa. Is there a immigration hold on this gentleman?
Okay, thank you.
Do you have any priors on Perez Gamboa?
Okay, thank you, yes, got it.
All right.
I don't even know.
Ma'am, do you swear or
waiting.
affirm to translate
Perez
from English to
Gamboa.
Spanish, Spanish to English truthfully and to the best of your ability?
I do, Alicia Stegmower.
Okay. So you've been charged with DUI,
Señor, se le acusa de manejar bajo los efectos
no driver's license.
y no licencia.
The court finds probable
El
cause.
juez haya motivo justificado.
State I have no driving records up here.
It looks like
No tengo récord de guiar aquí.
he had a failure to appear in 2008.
En el 2008 no compareció
What
para
kind
un
of
caso de tránsito.
What is CIS? What happened with those traffic things? Looks like he's had multiple tickets for no license out of Palm Beach.
Ya ha tenido múltiples tickets de no licencia de Palm Beach.
Okay. Sir, are you currently employed?
Señor, ¿trabaja?
Turn on the mic for me.
Señor, ¿trabaja?
Sí,
Yes.
What type of work is that?
¿Qué tipo de trabajo hace?
en restaurante.
Restaurant.
Do you have money in the bank?
¿Tiene dinero en el banco?
No,
No.
Do you have family down here in South
¿Tiene
Florida?
familia aquí en el sur de la Florida?
sí,
Yes.
Who do you have
Un
down
hermano.
here?
¿Quién tiene?
un hermano.
A brother.
Okay. Do you own any houses or any
¿Es
property?
dueño de casas o propiedades?
No,
No.
So the court is concerned
El juez está preocupado
that
Ajá.
you allegedly were passed out on the side of I-95.
Alegadamente estaba ya desmayado de la borrachera en el A95, en la I-95.
And they said you appeared to be under the influence of alcohol.
Y que parecía estar bajo los efectos de alcohol.
And court notes, it says that there was some kind of dummy license or some,
Y el juez nota de que tenía una licencia
Like a fake
falsa, que no sé qué quiere decir, una licencia falsificada.
it says you stated
No.
you didn't have a driver's
No.
license because you were illegal in the
Usted
United
dijo que no
States.
tenía licencia de conducir porque era un ilegal en los Estados Unidos.
And the court finds out that
Y el juez se entera
you've been driving in West Palm and
usted ha
getting caught
estado
driving up
guiando
there.
en West Palm Beach y usted ha sido cogido, arrestado allá.
And even failed to show up in court
Y
at
hasta
least
no
once.
compareció al tribunal.
Count one, I'm going to set your bond at $500.
La fianza para el primer cargo es $500.
Count two, the court's going to set that bond at
El segundo
$1,500.
cargo son $1,500.
The court has set your bond
El
based on
juez
the court's
está
concern
fijando su fianza basada en la preocupación del juez
that you failed to show up in
que
court
usted no comparece al tribunal
and continue to drive without a
y
driver's
continúa
license.
guiando sin licencia.
In this case,
En
to
este
the point that
caso,
apparently you've passed out behind the wheel of
punto
the
de que se
car,
desmayó atrás del vehículo,
where you were
del
impaired to
timón del
that extent.
vehículo.
So your bond's $2,000.
Así que su fianza son $2,000.
Mr. Perez Gamboa,
Señor Pérez Gamboa,
since you have no
Sí.
driver's
como no
license,
tiene licencia de conducir,
please stop driving.
por favor deje de guiar.
You have to have a driver's
Tiene
license
que
in order
tener
to
una
drive, right?
licencia de conducir para poder guiar un carro. Gracias,
Ok.
señor. Ok.
Ok.
You want to make
Ok.
an announcement?
¿Alguien más necesita intérprete en español?
Ok.
Siéntate afuera.
Vamos.
¿Alguien más?
Okay. All right. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Okay. All right, man. I see Ian Harris, Vernon Priester, Reggie Cherry.
At the same time? At the same time? One at a time. This is Mr. Priester, Your Honor. Good evening, sir.
Hi, sir. Possession of a controlled substance, 2 counts. Count 3, possession of cannabis. Court finds there is probable cause.
Your Honor, I see controlled substance and I see cannabis, but I only see cannabis on the PC.
Okay, I'm looking right here. Defendant's charged with possessing cannabis, MDMA, and cocaine. And then
Oh, there's another page. Whoa. You say cocaine?
defendant advised, yeah, I have just a little bit of weed.
It's marijuana and Xanax.
And green leafy substance, exit the vehicle. A bag containing a white rock substance, center console, white rock. Field tested positive for cocaine and MDMA. Defendant advised I would locate his flocka in the vehicle.
Your Honor, we're looking at Vernon Priester, Your Honor?
No, Ian Harris.
Oh.
No, Priester. You called.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Harris.
Priester's up at the podium right now.
Wait.
Priester's at the
where's
podium.
Ian
I
Harris?
thought. Harris?
Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Mr.
Have a seat, Mr. Priester. Mr. Harris?
I probably need to switch to decaf.
All right. Okay.
Now, you've been charged
Reset.
with 2 counts of possessing a controlled substance without a prescription and 1 count of possession of cannabis. So I'm going to find probable cause. Go ahead.
2012 Grand Theft Auto, 24-month state prison. Grand Theft, 24-month state prison. 09 possession of diazepam, 18 months. 07 Grand Theft, 18 months. 08 possession of cocaine, 18 months. 97 leaving the scene of an accident where there was death with a VOP, 36 months with a Grand Theft Auto.
Okay. Mr. Miller, you have anything you want to add?
Mr. Harris is a 34-year resident of South Florida. He's lived at the same location the entire time. He's currently unemployed. He does have 1 child. That child is with his father. He has strong family ties, no money in the bank, no real estate. Not sure who's going to help bond him out today.
Okay. So I'm going to say your bond at $2,100 based on 1, 2, 3, 4 prior grand thefts, leaving the scene of an accident, prior drug charge. Thank you. How about Vernon Priester?
Okay, now we got Mr. Priester.
Sure. Possession of a controlled substance without a prescription. Count 2, possession of cannabis, misdemeanor amount. Count 3, resisting arrest. Clear bag, field tested positive for marijuana, 7.3 grams.
Xanax on the second page.
Medicine bottle consists of 33 green rectangular bars. White bars. Bars are believed to be Xanax. Defendant committed the I don't think it was identified, right?
One moment, Your Honor.
I don't see it, do you?
One moment, Your Honor. Well, and he's not charged with possession of Xanax. He's charged with possession of controlled substance. Your Honor, the markings indicate it's a controlled substance. That's how they're able. That's why they put the FDA puts the markings on them so they can be identified. You're not supposed to be in possession of drugs with markings like that without a prescription.
Okay, but if they can't even identify it, how can you say that he doesn't have it, he has it without a prescription?
Because he doesn't have a prescription. Because, Your Honor, it's clearly a controlled substance. Like I stated, the reason for putting markings on pills is...
I get that part.
Okay, and he doesn't have a prescription. He doesn't have a prescription with him. So clearly he's in possession...
It's a little hazy when you...
No, that's why he's not charged with possession of Xanax, and there is a statute for being in possession of a controlled substance without a prescription.
You're saying that nobody has to, for probable cause, has to identify the controlled substance, just merely say it had markings on it like a controlled substance. We have no idea what it is, but we know that he didn't have a prescription for the unidentified.
Your Honor, under the statute,
Isn't it a little,
well, then your issues with your issues with the legislature, because there is a statute for being in possession of a controlled substance.
I understand that. If they would have said, look.
But then if you name the statute, then you wouldn't need the possession of controlled substance without a prescription. You just charge him possession of Xanax, or possession of this, or possession of that. The whole point is in this situation, they know it's a controlled substance. If he had a prescription for it, that would be different. But he doesn't have a prescription. He is in possession of a controlled substance.
That seems awfully.
May I interject, Your Honor?
Go ahead.
I think the point is that it's not identified as a controlled substance by any authority other than the police officer's belief. Normally, I would see call to poison control. This is what it looks like. Poison control operator Dennis said it was Xanax, and that's how they go forward.
The whole point of putting the markings on it, though, is that's what makes it. You wouldn't. That's why.
Right,
I didn't interrupt you, Mr. Miller. Your Honor. That's why they put markings on it, because it's controlled. If it, they don't need to put markings on things that you don't need a prescription for, because they don't.
Let me ask you this.
That's not true. My Advil has markings on it.
Then you know what, Your Honor? If you don't, then let's come back, Your Honor.
Wait.
He shouldn't be ROR'd. He's got a warrant out of Georgia right now for fleeing and eluding the police. So let's come back then. No.
What is it?
Okay, so we're going to come back tomorrow. 24-hour state. Thank you. Reggie Cherry. Sir, your bond's $1,000. Thank you. Reggie Cherry.
No, he's got 102 pills of Advil.
Reggie Cherry, burglary with a...
Hold on. Mr. Cherry has declined the public defender services, Your Honor.
Okay, no. Sir, you've been charged with a burglary with a battery. Count to a battery. Let me just look at this again. State, are you seeking a foreclosed bond or extradition? Let me take a closer look here.
Yeah, but they think that because the boss will take 100.
That's why we should have shut him on there as high as $100.
I promise you, I'm going to tell this grandmother exactly what.
Yeah, those are two things. They don't listen.
Yeah, man.
SOD tobacco. Homeless is the which one that we just heard. Oh. No, that guy they were just talking about. He was being slick with him, so Princess said, hey, that guy's being an idiot, so that's why.
Oh, okay.
This dude comes here like every week.
He's gonna get charged?
Yeah. I've seen you about 100 times already. At least 3 times.
You're gonna hold out and you're gonna go. I don't want to be here anymore.
And that one doesn't know what the fuck.
Hey, Your Honor.
Hold on, sir. Hold on.
Everything's being recorded. Everything you say could be used against you later. Be careful about what you say. Okay?
Okay, state.
Yes, Judge.
Let me ask you.
Yes, Judge.
How did Mr. Cherry get in the house?
Well, Your Honor, he didn't magically appear. It says he was at the door with his mother.
Right.
He had to have entered. It's logic.
Okay. Do we know he came in the front door? Do we know, did the door close? Did he reopen the door?
It doesn't matter, Your Honor. Any one of those, he entered illegally.
Was the door just open?
Even if it was, Your Honor, Your Honor, it says here. Let's see. Knocked on the door holding Lila Kay's with her son, Reggie Cherry, by her side.
Okay.
She forced her way in. Neither one of them was ever invited in. So it doesn't matter if the door was closed, if the door was left open. I can leave the door to my apartment open. That's not an open invitation that anyone could just walk in, let alone someone that was standing by the door when she went there and knocked on it.
I understand.
Hey, Your Honor.
Well, you don't need to say anything. Today's not the day for you to participate. I'm not trying to be unfair or short with you, but for your own good, if I were your attorney, I'd tell you just to stand there and not say a word. Today's not the day for it. You're bound to say something that's going to dig a deeper hole for you. All right?
Your Honor, Deputy Huertas made a point of noting, and he received his information from the alleged victim, as it states here, that he specifically did not give permission, did not give invitation. So what other way, unless he magically spawned there, he entered the home.
I understand. I'm not going to find proof evident presumption.
I'd like to inquire why.
The court does not feel that it rises to that level. So,
I'd like to inquire why.
No,
The court's not going to give a reason why.
No, I'm just going to tell you today, I don't think it rises to that level. Based
Then I
on
would
the
ask for time to
totality,
perfect.
we're not going to perfect. We're going to do it right now. State, tell me.
No priors.
No priors. Sir, what do you do for work right now?
I work 2 jobs.
What do you do?
I work at a restaurant and I work at Macy's.
Okay, and what do you do at the restaurant?
The restaurant, I'm a host.
Oh, really? What type of restaurant is it?
Joe's Seafood Shack on Federal Highway.
Joe? Oh, I know where that is. How long have you worked there?
Since August.
Okay, did you go to high school here locally?
Yeah.
Did you graduate?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
I went to Fort Anderson.
How were your grades?
I was doing good. I graduated. I just didn't do good my 9th grade year, but I made it up.
Okay. Do you,
Maybe it should be on my group.
Okay. You got any? Do you have money in the bank?
As of right now, no.
Who's going to bond you out today?
I don't even know, to be honest. I don't.
Do you have family here in town?
Yeah,
Who do you
I have
have?
family. My sister, my aunts and cousins, and my grandma.
Okay.
Mostly everybody.
Okay. I'm going to release you on your own recognizance. No, I'll set a bond of $100 on one, 1,000 on two. You can
Your Honor, I would object, and I want to make a record. According to his allegations, he went into this man's home and put him into a chokehold.
Right.
After his mother, the victim's ex-wife, was attacking him. Your Honor, I would object to setting a $100 bond on those allegations.
Right.
Where Your Honor's not even giving the state time to perfect.
No.
I would ask for an opportunity to have at least make the victim present. Because if you're going to set a $100 bond, Your Honor, I think the victim has a right to be heard.
No, we're going to set a $100 bond. I'm going to tell you why. I pay, frankly, and I was even going to send you a note, and I'll tell you what the note says. Fine young man defending his mother. You know what?
His mother, according to this, his mother attacked the man first.
There's a note. You can frame it. That's what I was going to
Let's frame it. But Your Honor, you're making your findings based on no evidence. There's no evidence in this. According to the report, and by the way, his mother, who's had an injunction against her, another person sought an order of protection against her in the past. The way this report reads,
Mother may
she
have been wrong.
attacked him.
I'm going to tell you.
And he's standing there. Someone and defending his mother. All it says is, because let's read from the report then.
The bond's
Well,
I'm just
Your
going to
Honor, I
tell you,
wanna
the
make a
bond's going to
record
stay at
because-
$1,100, but I'm going to tell you this. I'll give you a record because I understand your job. You have an important job. But there are some cases where, let me tell you the way I look at this young man. Bright young man, clean record, never been in trouble before, graduated from high school. I am very confident this man, he works 2 jobs. You know what he did? He saw his mother getting in a scuffle, and he did what any young man would do. He went in to defend his mother. Was his mother right?
Well,
Probably
you're
not.
describing it as a scuffle.
But
the report,
and I'm giving him
the
a
report,
bond. I'm not letting him walk
You're giving
out
him
of here
$100
scot-free.
bond. The report describes it as she attacked this man.
Right.
He defended himself. At which point, this man went into his house and choked him. When the victim's guest left the bathroom, his mother went up to her and spit in her face.
It was a scuffle going on between the mother and
You're
the
calling
man.
it a
And
scuffle.
the
There's
mother,
nothing to indicate a
appears to
scuffle.
be wrong, no doubt about that. But this man probably did what any other young man would do. He sees his mother in a scuffle, and he got involved. But I'm going to leave your bond at $1,100, sir, and I'm going to order you not to have any contact with David Kays. Don't have any contact with him or Carolyn Utterbach. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
All right. Good luck.
Mark Fleming.
Mr. Fleming is present, the man, Your Honor.
Thank you.
You may recall we had Mr. Fleming here on Friday, and you set a bond, reasonable bond at $2,500. And I was asked the court to reset this so that he would have an opportunity to call the person who runs his halfway house, so that perhaps we could have that person here to explain to the judge his situation. He was unable to get through to get his property, to get the phone number, to make the phone call. We're asking the court if we could just have one more shot at this and reset him for Wednesday.
Okay, got it. Wednesday p.m.
Wednesday. Thank you very much. All right. Okay, have a seat. I'll explain to you what's going on. But don't leave until I talk to you.
Could mean like probation.
Hey,
Okay,
this is
we're on the
Attorney
second docket.
Office. I need to get a call back from an officer regarding an arrest that was made early this morning. Jabir Safi Stewart, ID 390.
There you go. Okay. Now,
I need him to call me back. This is there's a PC issue with an arrest he made, and it's going to be up tomorrow afternoon. So.
okay. Now,
Yeah.
excuse me. You
I
see
mean, he doesn't have to call me
Alexander
back.
Marino.
Yeah, he doesn't have to call me. He doesn't have to call me back. This
Oh,
Conti, Your Honor.
sorry about that. We'll call it next.
Conti.
Hi, Mr. Marino. No driver's license, careless driving. Sir, how come you're still in jail? How come you haven't
And
bonded
that's
out
okay.
yet?
I get that, but
I'm waiting on
it just-
prison. I got sentenced to 2 years, and I got credit time served for 1 year, and I just wanted to get these charges ran concurrent.
Yeah, you want to
'Cause I
plead?
think-
You want to plead no contest right now?
okay. Yep.
Sure.
All right.
Well, let me give you the defendant's information.
Okay, sir, it's over. Thank you. Thank you, sir. This looks like
Appreciate
it's already
it.
over with. Okay, Mr. Miller, do you have something at main jail?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I didn't hear the question.
All right, who do
I've
you
got
have
two
there?
guys here for second looks.
Who do you
Come
have?
on. Come on, guys.
Here.
Okay, please come. Okay, William Bader, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
William Bader is here for a second look. He's in on a petty theft with a $100 bond and a trespass with a $150 bond.
Okay.
Last time you spoke to him, I think you offered him the SAP program.
Okay. Okay.
Frank?
Fleming, go have a seat outside. Go have a seat outside.
No, I'm done with it. I think I'm done enough.
Yes, you did. More than enough. I get ready to ask you something else. I don't know what been changing. I said,
Oh, God.
yeah, Vader and, Well, both of them.
Yes.
Okay, sir,
You got it. Yeah.
what, Mr. Bader, what are we gonna, what was the
I
offer
don't
the
think
other
I'm
day? I
gonna
don't
go back
remember.
today. It's really.
You offered me the SAP program.
Do you wanna go into
Oh,
it?
definitely.
All right.
100%.
You wanna plead no contest today, sir? And I'll give you, let's say I'll give you 60 days in jail mitigated by completion of the SAP program. So as soon as you're done with the program, you're out of jail, all right?
Okay.
You understand?
No contest. I want to do the SAP program.
30. What? Okay, so I'll do that. How do you plead, sir?
No contest.
You understand we're not going to have a trial. We're not appointing an attorney. The case is over with right now. You plead no contest. You get SAP for 30 days. As soon as that's over, you're out of jail. All right?
I agree.
Okay, how do you
Thank you.
let me see. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay. You understand? I'm going to withhold adjudication, sir. Thank you. Good luck. 30 days SAP.
Right.
ROR.
Good luck.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
No, those aren't.
Our last customer today, Your Honor, is Frank Gerald.
I don't even know.
He's got a
Hold
trespass, failure to leave, $250 bond,
Understand.
and he is interested in resolving the case.
Third floor and fourth floor, and I asked
Okay. Hold on one moment. Tell me his name again.
Frank Gerald,
Okay.
on your second look docket.
Mr. Gerald, just give me a moment, sir. Okay. Here. Gerald.
Yeah, they specialty. Yeah, that's what they're fine.
Arrested September 2014, disorderly intoxication, resisting arrest, 2 cocaines, and a strong arm robbery in the past. And here today for trespassing. Right, keep going back to the same place with the other gentleman, Mr. Essie. Sleeping, leaving a mess of litter, being very intoxicated, scaring the children at the park. Keep going back there. So, okay.
Your Honor, if I remember correctly, this was the case where he had been accused of doing those things before, but in this particular arrest, he was just accused of being there.
Right, right. After all those other
Okay.
times he had done it, and they told him
Right.
not to come back,
Right.
he goes back there. So, all right.
Right, but he didn't do all that other stuff.
Not this
time.
I agree.
Right.
Mr. Gerald, if you'd like to work it out today, you can plead no contest, and the case is over with today.
Yes, sir. Okay, no contest.
With the understanding you don't return, you do not step foot on, and you do not return to Stevens Field in Oakland Park. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
You can't go back there under any circumstance. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, plead no contest, case will be over with today. That's the end of it. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How do you plead, sir?
No contest.
Okay, I'll withhold adjudication. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. That completes the main jail. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Miller. Okay. Now, where's Joseph? Excuse me, Joseph Essie.
Conti, Your Honor.
Right here, Honor.
Hey, Mr. Essie, you want to plead your trespassing out? And
Yes,
you understand
Your
you're not
Honor.
allowed to go back to Stevens Park in Oakland Park?
Yes.
You can't step
Understood.
foot on the property of the park. Is that clear?
Yes, understood, Your Honor.
How do you plead, sir?
No contest.
Okay, I'll accept that. Your case is over with today, no trial. It's over with. You understand, right?
Okay.
Okay, you understand?
All right, sir.
Okay, I'll
Okay,
accept
thank you,
it.
sir.
I'll withhold adjudication. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, what
Thank you, Your
about-
Honor.
Okay, thank you. Brandon Hamrick. Did we do that already? Here you go. Okay. Here you go. There you go. Okay, now on the felony docket, may I see did I do Alexander Marino? Yeah. Did I take care of it already? I did?
She did.
Kevin Armatrading,
North Broward, Your Honor.
State, did you file on this?
Yes.
Okay, just give me a moment.
Hello, sir.
I said yes.
Armatrading, stand by.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, I have here the state of Florida filed a formal charge against you, sir, in case number 14-14381 CF10. And, okay, state of Florida versus Kevin Armatrading. Count 1, possession of a firearm, electric weapon, or device by a delinquent. Count 1. Count 2, carrying concealed firearm. Count 3, possession of cannabis. And I'm going to order no contact directly. Okay, no, take that back. I see it was signed and sworn to by Mark Horn January 9th of 2015. Excuse me. Any comment by the defense?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Sir, the motion to release you today on your own recognizance will be denied. All previously set bond and release conditions shall remain in full force and effect. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay. Zachary Williams?
North Broward, Your Honor. Come on, Zachary.
See, there's nothing to do in the
This is
felony.
30 days or is this second?
Yes, it has not been filed. He's entitled to release.
Okay, you got the order. This is Zachary Williams. Sir, on 14-16317 CF10, you're going to be released on your own recognizance today, all right?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm up on the stairs. I'm not saying here.
Okay. Okay,
No, wait, hold on.
now what about Walter Lundy?
Full round, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
He's gone to prison for possession of cocaine. He's gone to prison as an HO for delivery of cocaine and burglary of a dwelling. The dwelling he went for 10 years. He's gone to prison for escape, possession of cocaine. He's had aliases Leroy Ricks,
Sir,
Eric Sherrod.
I got it. Sir, the motion to release your ROR will be denied today. On 15-122 CF10, you're going to have to seek a bond at your trial judge. All right, thank you, sir. All right, I think that's a wrap. Am I correct? Okay. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Thank you. Take care. We're out. Thank you, everyone.